Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Patek Philippe 5130P. You can see this 39.5mm Platinum World Time automatic and purchase it on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full sales listing for this World Time watch, with additional accessories included in the sale, high-resolution images for your desktop, and naturally complete pricing details for this Patek Philippe 5130P. Now you can see on my wrist 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, the Patek Philippe World Time standard bearer from its debut in 2006 to its phase out as a standard lineup item in 2016. Now, of course, since 2016, the 5130 has become the 5131, a platform for cloisonné enamel customs. However, the standard guilloche center dial variant you see here has been retired, so this is a discontinued reference. It's also larger than its successor, the current 5230 being 38.5 millimeters and featuring no crown guard. This watch 39.5 millimeters with crown guards. Visually, it's not 1 millimeter larger than its successor. It looks far larger thanks to the crown guards. In terms of thickness, it is quite slim, 10.1 millimeters thick. The watch is a substantial but not overbearing 49 millimeters from lug to lug. It wears well on my 16 centimeter wrist, but it also looks quite at home on a larger, burlier forearm than mine. Now, all of platinum, it has impressive mass, and you can see that signature of Patek Philippe Platinum watches, the inset brilliant cut diamond between the lugs at 6 o'clock. Now, the watch features a substantial black matte finish, bolstered folded edge, monotone stitch alligator leather strap. With Patek Philippe, you get a full-scale Calatrava cross-capped deployant buckle in matching 950 platinum to correspond to the case. If you like to wear your watches loose, as I sometimes do, you'll appreciate that the buckle is substantial to counterweight the watch on the wrist. When you wear a watch loose, you need that heavy buckle to match a heavy watch head such that it doesn't want to pivot or move about. Now, the watch has more visual mass, not just because of the crown guard relative to its successor. And by the way, I have its successor right here for comparison. This is the 5230G in white gold, and this is the 5130P in platinum. I'll show you that again. Stepped lugs, no guards, smaller diameter, conical bezel, white gold. Crown guard, different shaped hands, bigger diameter, dome style bezel. They're very different watches in aesthetic. It's not simply a difference in case size. Now, also worth mentioning, the watch is one of the most usable Patek Philippe complications. It features the Louis Cotier World Time system, first developed into the 1930s and continuously refined by Cotier and Patek Philippe into the late 1950s. So, having recently come from the Patek Philippe Grand Exhibition, I have my reference city set to New York, so let's see what happens when you index to move from New York to Paris time, which would be the home time zone of Patek Philippe Geneva. Using the pusher, you can also set the time using the crown, but using the pusher, you change your reference city and simultaneously adjust the hour to correspond to the correct time zone indication. So effectively, it does the math for you as you change time zones. The watch is also aesthetically spectacular. You can see there is a day-night distinction on the 24-hour counter-rotating world time reference ring. 24 cities are represented. Obviously, the world has perhaps 41 time zones, counting highly local times used for individual cities, but 24 primary time zones, and each one represented by an emblematic city. The watch features spectacular applied white gold indices and white gold hands at center atop a beautiful and rich metallic blue guilloche center. The watch is no less spectacular on the opposite side. Here you see the caliber 240 HU Heure Universelle World Time. This year, the caliber 240 base is celebrating its 40th anniversary, so hooray for birthdays. Highly efficient, the 22 karat gold winding mass allows you to have the convenience of an automatic without the thickness, and you don't have to worry about the winding rotor blocking your view of the movement as you would with a central rotor automatic. Of course, you can see finished to Patek Philippe seal standards. There is no compromise. Beautifully textured linear Côte de Genève across the bridges, tight and even perlage across the base plate. You can see the engraved Calatrava cross on the winding mass, and just below that, you may not be able to make it out, but unlubricated high-efficiency high-tech ceramic rotor bearings bear the winding mass itself. More technology obtains at the balance, which uses Patek Philippe's traditional and accurate and rugged free-sprung Gyromax system. What you can't see is the Spiromax amagnetic silicon hairspring, a recent innovation. All of the screws feature polished heads and chamfered slots, and you can see the edge of each bridge beautifully rounded and mirror polished by hand. The anglage is spectacular, and the watch features a gorgeous medley of colors: gold, silver, and the violet of the pivot jewels. Handsome, with a 48-hour power reserve and a stately traditional 21,600 vibration per hour beat rate, it's the perfect mechanical complement to the aesthetic success of the dial side. You can see this handsome and versatile Patek Philippe 5130P World Time watch on our website.